Hello everyone, my name is Satyam Umesh Bhagat. In this video, we are discuss about what is decision tree. We are a student of AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune. My guide name is Dr. Munal Prathak Ma'am, and this PPT is presented by Satyam Bhagat, Pranav Kubal, and Sai Gate. Now let's see what is decision tree. A decision tree is a supervised machine learning algorithm. It helps us to make a decision by mapping out different choices and their possible outcome, just like a flowchart. It is used in machine learning for tasks like classification and prediction. The tree starts from a single main question called as a root node, which represents the entire data set. It has a tree-like structure that starts with the main question called as a root node, which represents the entire data set. This is the one of the example of a decision tree. It in this example show the flow chart of a decision tree. The above root node is called as a root node. In this root node, we have a two internal node, and inside the internal node, we have a two leaf node in the both internal nodes. Now let's see how decision tree works. The decision tree start with the root node. The process begins with the main question derived from the database features and then asks yes-no question. The data is split based on the simple yes-no conditions. Branching. Each answer lead to the different branch, refining the decision path. Continue splitting. The tree keep dividing the data until the no further useful split remains. Reach leaf node. The final outcome or prediction is made at the leaf node. Let's consider the one example to decide whether to drink the coffee or not. If a morning asks tired, if the person or customer is tired, it get the drink coffee. So we assume that the customer or the person is tired. If person does not drink a coffee, then we remind that the customer is does not tired. In the afternoon, asks if tired, yes, drink the coffee. No, don't drink the coffee. Now let's see what is the real-time application of a decision tree. Decision tree are used in many real-world applications like loan approval in bank, used by the bank to decide the loan approval based on the conditions such as the credit score, income, and the history, and the customer civil course. Medical diagnosis help to predict the disease like diabetes using the patient data like the BMI, blood pressure, etc. In education sector, predict if the student will pass or fail based on the attendance, study time, and grades, and the student previous year marks and the current semester examination score. Customer current prediction. Predict if the customer leave or stay using the behavior and purchase patterns. Fraud detection. Detect the transaction and flag possible fraud using the past data. Let's look at an example to predict whether the customer will buy a product or not. Example. In this example, we see whether the customer buy a product or not based on the customer salary. Let's first the root node. The decision tree might first ask if the income is greater than 15,000. If as it check the age. If as then proceed the next question. We ask next question if the customer age is greater than 30. So this is our next internal node. In this internal node, we ask a simple question like if person age is greater than 30, then customer is definitely buy a product. As if the person age is not greater than 13, it definitely not buy a purchase. Second internal node is a previous purchase. We can also see the customer previous history like a purchase or not. If person is above 30 and has made a previous purchase like predict. This is our second internal node. In this internal node, we can see the customer history. If the customer buy a previous purchase and like any kind of product, then definitely customer buy a new product. If customer is not buy any kind of purchase, so it definitely no purchase. Now, there are some benefits of decision tree. Very easy to understand and interpret. No need for a data normalization or scaling. Handle both the numerical and categorical data. help to identify the important features, require little data preparation, no need for a scaling and encoding, useful for the feature selection, highlights important attribute during splitting, can handle missing value, work well with missing value, and suitable for both the classification and regression problem. And as well as the some disadvantages are also of a decision tree. So let's see what are the disadvantages of decision trees. Overfitting can create overly complex tree that does not generalize well. Unstable. Small change in a data can lead to complexity different trees. Bias toward features with more layers. Attribute with many categories may dominate splits. Less accurate alone. Single tree are less accurate compared to the assemble model. Pruning needed. Require a pruning or setting depth limit to avoid overfitting. Continuous data split can be costly. Finding the optimal threshold increase the computation time. Let's see what are the conclusion of a decision tree. So decision tree are the powerful and easy to understand model that help to make data-driven decision. It is a supervised machine learning algorithm. They are widely used across the field like the finance, healthcare, and education for prediction, classification, and problem-solving tasks. Their visual and interpretable structure make them ideal for the both beginners and the professional in the data analytics fields. So if you are a beginner in data science, decision tree are a perfect place to start with the machine learning and the journey in the data science field. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more machine learning tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.